Every AI website builder starts with the same empty box. Describe your website. That's not how agencies work. You sit through the client call and take notes by hand. Or they hand you a rough doc, half finished, in their own words, and you have to figure out what actually matters. A single prompt can't do any of that. That's why we built Scope, the new first step in SproutOS Create Mode. You can start with a guided brief, and there are 3 ways in. Remember that rough doc from the call, pages of half-formed notes and details? Drop it right in, and Scope reads through it, pulling out what actually matters. And you can watch it land on the right, shaping the brief as it goes. Or maybe you already have a site you're rebuilding for them. Paste the link instead, hit import, and watch it pull the real details straight from their existing pages. Their colors, their copy, their structure, all of it flowing into the preview in real time. Or start blank. The moment you choose that, the fields open up right here. Each question has a job. It tells the AI something specific about the site. And you start filling them in with that same live preview building on the right. We start with the basics. The name and the type tell the AI what kind of business this even is. The goal, and you can pick more than one here, tells it what a successful visit actually looks like. A lead, a booking, a sale. And the location tells it how local or how broad the language and reach need to be. You can already see it landing on the right. Then it gets specific about the business. What you sell becomes the actual offerings the AI writes about, not a guess. Who your customer is shapes the language it reaches for. Why someone chooses you over the next option becomes the real selling points in the copy. And the tone, both the one you want and the one you rule out, tells the AI exactly which voice to write in and which one to stay far away from. Watch it show up on the right, word for word. Next, every objection you list here becomes something the AI can answer directly in the copy, before a visitor even has to ask. And every kind of proof you have becomes exactly where that objection gets addressed. That shows up on the right too, ready and waiting. Then the look. The style you pick becomes the actual design direction. The logo becomes what shows up across the site. And the colors, both what you want and what you rule out, tell the AI precisely which palette to build around, not a shade it guessed at. The preview picks up the palette instantly. A site you like gives the AI a real reference to match. A site you don't gives it just as clear a signal of what to avoid. Both far more precise than trying to describe a look in words. That shapes the preview too, quietly, in the background. And last, the competitors you add become who the AI positions this site against. And the sections you pick become exactly what the page is built with, not a generic template's best guess. The right side fills in right along with it. And just like that, you're all set. Every section you just walked through sits right here, ready to review. Project basics, business snapshot, trust, brand direction, references, and every one of them is still editable with a click. Over on the right, that's the actual brief taking shape. The summary, the palette, the tags, all pulled from what you just answered. This is everything the AI needs, not a guess, the actual context of your client. From here, that brief feeds straight into your sitemap and your design, all the way through to export in Elementor or Gutenberg, ready to launch as a live WordPress site. If you haven't seen that full flow yet, we've got a video walking through exactly that. Prompt to sitemap to design to export. Links right here. And if you started from a quick prompt instead, Scope still fills in behind the scenes. You can always come back and refine it. That's SproutOS Create Mode. AI that creates WordPress sites the agency way, ready to launch. So if you want to try it, go to sproutos.ai and get started.